And your mother's feeling, and your mother's concern for Palestinians, your own, in documenting what is happening here, how she felt coming out of the concentration camps, how she felt the Holocaust was used, since she had suffered so much during that time.
No, she, my father, they are immediate friends who were also survivors, but also active in the Israeli Communist Party, were enraged, of course, and they always, actually my mother was a permanent, I could say, refugee, and she always wanted to run away. My father was more somehow rooted in Israel, and that's why more expressing his anger with the Israeli exploitation of the Holocaust. I remember in '82, during the war against Lebanon in '82, they wrote a marvelous flyer that they distributed in the streets of Tel Aviv, and it called Israel to stop merchandising the Holocaust. They wrote it themselves, the two of them, and I really remember them walking sick with what was happening. Also, I remember them always when we heard the war jets flying over our house in Tel Aviv, they always shrank. And I didn't understand what happened. They say, we know what is going to happen in 2 minutes. They're going to drop bombs. We've been through it. So it's not that they make a comparison, or a parallel, but they could identify, and they were very angry, and even angry is not the right word. My father told me, and this is again, not for comparison, but he told me, and this was in the time of the first Intifada, when we thought that the repression was really rocketing. And now, in comparison, it looks like a benign period in comparison to what is happening today. And he said, okay, it's true that we were, what we've been through as under Nazi Germany was extermination, etc. But it was 5 years and it ended. So our suffering took certain years, there was a fight against it, and it ended, the suffering. But he said, I'm wondering, now with the Palestinians, it goes on and on and on without an end. So I don't know what is worse, without comparing, but thinking.
Israeli journalist Amira Haas has edited her mother's secret concentration camp diary. It's called Diary of Bergen-Belsen, Hannah Levy Haas. And that does it for today's broadcast. Democracy Now! Is produced by Mike Berkshire, Fabio Caduce, Aaron Mata, Angela Comet, Steve Martinez, Nicole Salazar, Hani Massoud, Robbie Karen, Mike DeFilippo, Miguel Noguera, Peter Curries, our engineers, our director, Becca Staley. I'm Amy Goodman. Thanks for joining us.